And who are you, sir? I didn't get your name. What's your name, sir?
I can give you information.
What's the problem?
It's just not right.
Who are you,
I
sir?
need to show you something. The paper.
What's your name? You're with Homeland
need come.
Intelligence.
Okay, if
Protective
you not
Services.
come, I want to see you the
Sir,
paper.
I don't know who you are.
If you
Can
are
you
the
just
security here.
de-escalate a little
I'm
bit?
Officer McDonough. This is all the other officers.
If she wanted you guys to trespass me because they had a policy that says you can't have a red shirt in this building or this office, would you guys enforce that policy?
I mean, as long as it's not a violation of the Constitution.
Our policies say you can't be filming in here, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Well, the policy doesn't supersede the First Amendment, freedom of press under the Constitution. All right, guys, we just got off the elevators here at the new location. Not sure if it's temporary or if this is going to be the new permanent location.
Oh, that's why we can't see. Because they've already gotten the number.
Of course, we got a friendly reminder. They're always watching us. Always seems to be a problem when we watch them.
I already put the first one, so I believe I have to put the three, so 900 down.
We got another camera up there.
And then
A nice shot of the American flag sticker. All right, so then now serving, we got the following customers: driver's license and ID, tags and title. So this is says review us. So if you want to put a good review, bad review, depending on how this goes, you can scan that barcode. It's got an email, bhaynes@octaxcol.com. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Good.
You can record it here.
Oh, sure you can.
Hmm?
What makes you say that?
Let me go.
Well, we can record in here, sir. It's public. It's a public space, public office.
She no want it.
Hmm?
Her no want it.
Who's that?
She no want it.
Who's
Let me
she?
go.
I'm sorry. Who are you, ma'am?
I'm the assistant manager.
What's your
The
name?
manager.
What's your name, ma'am?
Carol.
Carol. Hi, I'm Zach. And who are you, sir? I didn't get your name. What's your name,
I
sir?
can give you information.
Hmm? Do you have a business card?
Hmm?
Do you have a business card? Did you want to speak to me, ma'am?
If you could come out here, please.
I'm good right here. We can talk right
Let me
here.
come.
What can I do for you?
Let me come.
You said we can't record in here?
No.
People have delicate information out.
It's public. It's a public building. I understand that. It's not my intention to get any personal identifying information. I'm here gathering news for, or gathering content for a news story I'm working on in Orange County tax collectors' offices. So I go all the tax collectors' offices in the area. So I know what I'm doing. It's not a private building. It's not a private office. It's a public office. So, what's the problem?
It's just not right. Film people when they have their information out there.
Well, it's lawful. I'm participating in constitutionally protected activity. I'm not doing anything unlawful. Okay?
Could you slide over, please? This way. This way.
Sorry? Oh, he's getting pictures? I'm sorry. Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Let me go out.
No, I'm not gonna go out. I'll stand out of the way here. Looks like there needs to be an education here.
What's your phone number, Kathy?
911 emergency. This is Ryan on the recorded line. What's the address of your emergency?
200 South Orange Avenue, 16th floor.
Do you need police or medical?
Police.
What's going on?
We have someone here that will not leave.
Are they white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
White, light colored shorts, gray t-shirt, a hat, brown tan hat. He's carrying a camera, filming.
Okay, any weapons seen on them?
I don't see any weapons. Looks like he has sunglasses on as well.
Okay, and is I'm assuming he's filming people?
He's filming everything.
Okay. What is your name?
There should be a security officer when you come off the elevator that can meet them.
And are you looking to get him trespassed or just removed?
Do we want him trespassed? Can you go ask Lisa? We probably will trespass him, but I'm finding out now.
Okay, no worries. And you said security will meet us at the lobby?
At the elevator?
Okay.
Yeah. The regular security and the building security may meet you downstairs, but my security is will be upstairs on the 16th floor. Did the building security already go back down? Did they go down? They went back down? I'll call them and tell them. Okay.
Okay. No worries. We do have
So I'll have an answer for you on the trust. Pardon?
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, we have a call for service. We're going to get the officers out there as soon as we can for you guys.
Yeah, we would like a trespass. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Take it again. Sir. I showed you something.
What is it?
I showed you something.
Well, I don't want to leave this area because I'm afraid you guys might shut the door. Who are you, sir?
I need to show you something. The paper.
What's your name? You're with Homeland Intelligence.
Okay, if
Protective
you not
Services.
come, I want to see you the
Sir,
paper.
I don't know who you are.
If you
Can you
under
just
security here.
de-escalate a little bit? What's your name? I'm asking for your
Listen,
name.
I call my boss.
Okay, that's fine.
He told me, go with him, show the paper.
What is it, a policy you're trying to show me?
You need check.
Well, the
Come,
policy
I'll show
doesn't
you.
trump the Constitution, sir. I'm not interested in the policy. I'm not interested in the policy, sir.
You can stay here. The law will change, okay? If you're not going, I call the police.
Now, I don't know about you, but it looks like this guy just got off the banana boat, and here he is telling some free American that he can't do something that he obviously can do. And we're finding this more and more throughout this country, especially in Central Florida, where you get these people who barely speak the native language. This guy can barely speak English, and he obviously is from another country where you don't have a First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of press, all those rights that we take for granted here in this country. I just find it odd that this is going on all throughout the country, especially in Florida, and it's starting to seem like this is by design. Your thoughts?
For you.
Okay, if you can do whatever you need to do, that's fine.
Okay.
Law enforcement hopefully will educate you today. Alright. So I guess now we'll speak to law enforcement. Hopefully they'll educate them on the law. Take them up. Is that good?
And when they put the temporary tag on there, I thought that was it. I didn't know that they.
And who are you, sir, so I can say who I spoke to? You're not going to identify yourself? It's very unprofessional. I'm just saying, you need to learn how to de-escalate a little bit, sir. I'm just over here peacefully taking pictures. Can you say your first name? Badge number? I don't even know who he is. I'm not going to... You guys are good. Yeah, I'm recording.
We don't want you to report.
Who?
The Orange County tax collector.
Well, they work for us.
I understand that.
This is a taxpayer, funded
I
office.
understand that you're an auditor. Right?
You think I'm an auditor?
I mean,
I'm gathering content for a story.
okay.
So, this is a public office. Who is he? I know he's security, but do you know his name? He wouldn't identify himself? earlier?
He works for them.
my boss.
We work for the building.
Oh, you're part of the building, gotcha. And the building's a private building, correct? That's what I thought, yeah. So I'm not recording out in the private areas, just in the public office.
They're a tenant of ours.
Yeah, but it's occupied by a governmental entity, which all the same rules apply for limited public forum.
I understand. But if they ask us to remove you for recording, or you could just stop recording.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. I'm just getting some pictures and video, gathering content for a story. I'm an independent journalist, okay? I've been very clear about what I'm doing. I'm not interrupting any business. This cannot be considered disruption, according to case law. So I'm just, as a photographer and a journalist, I kind of have to know the rules, where you can go and record and what the trespass rules are between private and public property. And that's, I'm assuming that's a policy?
Yep.
Okay, and what does that say?
It says, it shall be a violation of this policy and procedure to record video and or sound within an OCTC office without the consent of all persons whose voice or images is being recorded.
Well, there is no expectation of privacy in public. That's against case law. And this is, this is Orange County Tax Collector? Okay,
Yes.
So it's not even your policy, the building's policy.
This is their office.
It's right
Yeah.
here. Just for here.
But the policy doesn't supersede the Constitution.
Okay,
I
listen.
understand that.
Yeah.
This is the second time.
Who are you, sir?
If you're not going,
Sir,
I'll
what-
call the police.
You go right ahead. That's fine. I'll talk to the police. I talk to them all the time. But what is your name and badge number, sir?
I don't need to give you information.
You work for the public.
Can we just ask you?
Yeah,
I'm
you
asking
can
politely.
Yeah, you can ask. That's fine. I saw your policy. I understand
It's
that.
not my policy.
Well, I understand they have a policy, but again, if the policy is a contradiction to the Constitution, I'm not going to
Okay.
give up my rights just because they want me to stop recording. I'm not disrupting business. I'm not breaking any laws. I'll be happy to speak to law enforcement. That's the route he wants to go. Otherwise, I'd like to just finish gathering my news story, and then I'll be out on my own accord. I'm not going to stay here beyond closing hours or all day, so,
Can't do it, man.
All right, well, you guys do whatever you have to do. I mean, I'm trying to be transparent and explain to you what I'm doing
I
and
understand what you're doing.
be respectful, but
I understand. If they ask us to remove you, they've already told you multiple times.
yeah, but that was my own business. He approached me and told me, "Oh, you can't record in here." I said, "Well, sure I can. It's a public entity that's occupying the space, so it's a public office."
In a private building.
Correct. Same rules apply if you're in the office. If I was to go out into the main lobby area in the private building, they ask me to leave, obviously, then yeah, I have to. It's your rules out there. But in here, it's occupied by a government entity, which is funded by our tax dollars.
I understand.
So,
Believe me, I know.
what's your name? You seem like a nice guy. I'm Zach, by the
I don't
way.
have to tell you my name.
I'm Zach. What's your name? Your first name?
I don't have to.
You don't have to, no. But I mean, it's just a cordial. You work for the public, or you work for.
work for
you're on the
I
you're on the
work-
clock, as you say.
I work for the
yeah,
building.
You work for the building, so private building. So I mean, you don't have to, but I introduce myself.
Nice to meet you.
Even though I don't have to, but nice to meet you.
They're asking you to leave or
I
stop
understand.
recording. You have one of the two choices.
Well, respectfully, I'm not going to stop recording, so I'll speak to the police if they want to call them out here. I'll be happy to speak with them. That's fine. I think it's an awful waste of police resources, but do you know who he is at all? His first name? No. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, I appreciate being cordial.
Yep.
Sorry we had to meet under these circumstances, but he
happens,
seemed like a
man.
nice guy.
It happens. I know.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to bother anybody. I'm going to stand over here so I'm not in the way of pictures here. What is the name of this building, though?
It is the. Well, it's been through multiple changes. It's now called the Exchange.
Do you know if this is the permanent location now for OCTC, or is this just a temporary location?
They've been here for a while, but
Because they were, like, a couple weeks ago, I think, they were at the other location just down the street, right across from the administration building. And I just went there, and it was, looks like they had all kinds of construction going on and moved out, had a sign on there that said it brought me here, so. Have you guys ever had any issue at all with someone recording, like in this office, in this building at all?
not any issues. If they asked them to stop, they would stop.
But they have had people recording, and then they asked them to stop, and
Once before.
yeah, okay. At least you guys might get a little entertainment while you're waiting around. Is it Orange County PD that's on the way, or is it University?
OPD.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gathering some B-roll footage for my news story. News story.
A news story.
Yeah. Just gathering some content.
Can I get paid for that?
You want to be on?
No.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, I'm just hearing how you video and everything.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. It's like a public building, so.
It's your job that's what you do.
Yeah, it's part-time little gig I do. Part-time gig.
Okay.
Little part-time deal. Yeah.
It's an easy job.
It's some of it is. Yeah, this is a body cam. It's a little backup cam in case I run out of battery over here. Besides, you never know because we're in public. You can't expect everyone to be educated on the rules in the public. So people might get upset, swipe this, and I have this as protection. You know what I mean? So it's part of being a photographer / journalist. You got to be.
That's what you do. See, I'm not. That's why I asked the question. I'm like,
So there is a camera, I think. See that camera above your all's head there?
Yes, sir.
And the cameras that are in here. I could FOIA request those footage from those cameras and use it for whatever purposes I want, you know?
Yes, Freedom of Information Act.
Yeah. So
I am aware.
it's not a big, no difference with a guy walking around with a camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, there's a difference. There's a paper trail.
It just doesn't make much sense is all I'm trying to.
It makes sense. There's a paper trail whenever you file a FOIA act.
Yeah, but I don't have to specify reason or who I am. I can just do a FOIA request online and get that footage, as much footage any day, all day, every day during operation hours, and I can use that footage on social media or whatever I want, and it's not redacted.
I'm aware, but there's still a paper trail.
Yeah, but I don't have to put my personal identifying information in the system. I just put good. I can put good citizen in an email that I make up.
Someone requested the footage.
Correct. That somebody requested it. Yeah. So it's not redacted is my point. Like there's no point in like, oh, private information in here you can't record, but I can get that footage.
I understand.
So we're on the same page. Okay. Cool. I just think it's a little ridiculous that people make such a big deal about it. Not saying you are. I'm just saying that's.
I'm just getting paid to do this, so.
Yeah, I got you. You get to take a little break, which is nice. Get some entertainment for the day.
No, I've had enough entertainment for today.
Comedy relief, however you want to look at it.
Something about the 16th floor, so.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. 3 law enforcement officers.
Okay. Do you have the policy written or anything, just so we can show?
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Hey, I'm Officer McDonough. This is all the other officers here.
Thank you. Can I just get the badge numbers real quick
Yep,
for me?
35567.
Thank you.
16752.
Thank you, sir.
35366.
Appreciate you. Thank you. My name's Zach.
Zach, good to meet you. So the only thing is, I get what you're doing, that's fine. But the problem is when there's a building that has a code and rules and regulations, we do have the authority at that point to remove you if you don't want to be removed.
So let me tell you my understanding of this. So this is a private building, right? But they're subleasing or subcontracting it for this particular office space. So I know that when I leave this office, I turn off the cameras because you can't record, or you don't have to. But they ask you to stop, then you have to out there, obviously. But this is all public. So in public, it's still the same rules apply as it would for any limited public forum.
Okay.
So I'm just gathering content for a story. I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity.
Okay.
I'm not here to get anybody's private information. Although I could get the footage off these cameras here through a FOIA request if I wanted to. But but I'm just saying it's not really a big deal. Like somebody here recording, it's not just, it can't be considered disruption of business or anything. So, but I'll tell you what be happy to do though. Like once you guys leave, I'm almost done, and I'll head out after you guys.
Okay.
But I just don't want to. I don't want to cause a problem or anything.
No. You've been cool with us. I'm appreciative of that because normally it doesn't go that way. So.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
I will tell you have my full cooperation. If you do end up going the route where it's like, okay, well, if you don't leave, we'll have to arrest you. At that point, on threat of arrest, I'll leave. So
Okay.
you won't get any pushback from me on that.
Let me just talk to someone in here real quick.
Yeah, sure. How's your day going?
Can't complain, man. It's funny because the weatherman said it's supposed to rain today, and it's Florida, so you know. I feel like there's a 50% chance every day. So
Yeah, it's Florida, you know. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
Nah, okay. I've heard that before. It's actually kind of funny. You said that.
They're not working.
Excuse us.
So obviously he's one of the First Amendment auditors. Is he disrupting or causing any issues within the business?
He's just filming everybody, and they got personal information.
Okay.
But I was told to give you a copy of that. Mr. Randolph had that
Okay.
made up because they found case law that they can't do it because of what we are considered.
Okay.
What time for?
I'm just curious because I want to read.
All right. So I think the best way to do it is we'll give him the copy. Are you okay if we give him the copy just so maybe a little education might give him?
Posted out there too.
Okay.
This way he has it, so you know.
Like anything else, we obviously don't want it to blow up into a let's smear police or smear obviously
Right.
Orange County government. But maybe he didn't know whether he does or not or whatever. Obviously, we're going to handle the issue just as long as you're okay with him. I don't know if it's a secured or anything like
You
that.
can have that. That's for you guys.
If we're gonna give this
Okay.
him a
Do
copy,
you want
can we-
another copy?
Yeah, I just would like to read it in detail.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be the last time we deal with this kind of stuff. So yeah.
They go to our offices. It's like,
They went to the one off of Jackson one time. The Jackson and Roslyn one.
that's our office. We're just remodeling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get you another copy.
Thank you. Sorry to be a pain.
No, what are y'all gonna do? Just wondering. I'm the manager, sorry.
So obviously, based on what it's saying, is it's saying that government-controlled access property, or whether it's leased or owned or whatever, you know, there's case law saying that you're not allowed to be here. So
Right.
we'll give them as a tool of education, just so you know they can do whatever they want to do, but so he understands, like, hey, don't
Do
be
you
coming
want the
in.
case law? We have.
Well, no. That's the
She's
form
giving
that
us a
she's
copy.
giving us. Yeah.
That's our policy. Oh, she's giving you the case law as well.
So basically, what we can do is by giving it to them, hopefully, we can reduce the number of these types of things going on.
Probably not.
Well, probably not, but
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, he told y'all he's being all calm and stuff, but he's not leaving when you're asked to. So he's being a pain. It's disruptive.
You're the manager?
Assistant, she's the manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the case that he does not want to leave, do you desire criminal prosecution?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have to,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
2024,
yeah. We have
weird
to
times.
Yeah.
So-
We get, at the very minimum, we want to trespass him.
Okay. All right.
They'll
Do you
just
wanna
have
read that for a minute,
another
Ryan?
party and next time is all they'll do, but that's fine. We'll be ready for him.
You can go. I just want to read it to educate myself.
Yeah, we have the case law if you were interested in it.
I am if you got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to bug you, but
No.
and I fully believe everything, but it's
Well,
It's a-
yeah, because our tax collector, you know, he used to be a lawyer, so
Yeah.
he knew he couldn't
yeah.
do anything until the case law came up.
no, yeah, and I mean, it's for us, it's just a valuable tool. Is maybe we could tell other people like
Yeah.
because there's
Whichever. But if it was sold to both,
when are you guys going back to your old office?
Hopefully a couple weeks.
I'm sure you guys miss it. This seems a little cramped right here.
Yeah, it's a little
This is a memo of law, and then this is the case law. Well, I guess I'll copy both of them. The memo of law was from the lawyer who.
From your lawyer or the lawyer that did this?
Stuart Bachman, Esquire. Guess that's. He sent it to Mr. Randolph.
Oh yeah, this probably came from our lawyer.
Okay.
But the case law is from another case, not associated with us. Another government case. Because he come in and record people doing business. You
Yeah.
know, they're hearing everything they're saying. If someone
Yeah.
says,
No, I understand that.
but they
You're
don't,
just here to
they
get a
don't
rise
get
out
that.
of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear that? He has this preconceived notion that all auditors are just out to agitate people. See, this guy has an obvious bias, which is very clear from this police body cam footage of this officer. What's also interesting is that he is the only one that I saw wearing the thin blue line gang flag on his vest that we pay for with our tax dollars. Very fitting for this tyrant.
This is
Perfect.
So that top one is the
This is the letter
the
from
memo of law.
from your lawyer.
Yeah, and
That's,
then-
and then this is the actual case
The
law.
case law, yeah. Do you want me to staple things separately?
Nah, I think I should be good. I'm gonna scan it and email it to my supervisor.
Okay.
Give him some.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome.
Sorry.
Appreciate it. Let's see what we could do for you guys.
Do me a favor, sign and print your name on the yellow line.
My director knows that I gave you copies of everything.
Yeah, it's just so we could tell the other,
Okay.
like.
Okay.
What are you saying?
I just want to make sure, obviously, before I can.
I am, if you got it.
Yeah, I'm not done with any of this.
What's that?
I'm not done with any of this.
Same. Should be all, yes, should be.
So is that the policy they're showing you?
Yeah.
Well, it's actually policy.
It also
and
has case
here,
law
so
as
we're just
well.
making sure we go through the case law and see what it says.
Okay.
Before we go.
Hey, how you doing, officer?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Can I just get your name and badge real quick?
Officer staying at 3527.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, another one.
Tattili.
That was- Officer Tattili. Yep, this guy's a tyrant. How's it going?
34944.
Thank you. So is that the policy they're showing you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually policy
It
and
also has
case law
case
here,
law
so
as
we're just
well.
making sure we go through the case law and see what it says.
Okay.
Before we go any further.
Okay, cool.
And then if you want, I'll actually give you a copy of this so you have it. So you just.
I already got some pictures of it they showed me earlier. Yeah, yeah. I was just explaining to them I understand the policy. It's just, you know, the policy doesn't supersede the Constitution.
That's what we're saying, but there's actually a case, Sheets versus the city of Punta Gorda in Florida State statute. I just want to read it to make sure that everything applies.
I'm familiar with that. I don't think it's case law, though. I would look at Brandsburg versus Hayes and Smith versus Cummings.
I already did. He looked good. I think he was so.
Yeah, he was in here earlier. I saw him. Yeah.
I remember that beard. The goatee, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, it's still out.
Body cam's been on this whole time?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So So at this point, what I'm hoping for is that you guys just simply honor your oath and everyone go about their business. I'll probably be out of here shortly after you guys leave, because I'm not intending to be here all day or get anyone's personal identifying information. If I do, I always cut that out. It's like what you do with, thank you. It's what you do with that information criminally, not the act of gathering it.
So, of course, we're here because they called. Now,
Yeah.
we're just looking to making sure that everything lines up as far as before we leave.
Yeah.
We take the right necessary actions. That's
Yeah.
it. Whether it's us leaving and you going and doing your thing, or us basically looking at case law and seeing what it tells us and what can and can't happen.
Okay.
That's where we're at right now.
Okay. And I don't know if you heard me earlier, I would just to help you out a little bit, I would look up Brandsburg versus Hayes and Smith versus Cummings. Those are the two case laws that I think are pretty, pertinent for this sort of situation.
Okay. You want a copy of this?
I already got a picture of it.
You don't want to have it for
No,
personal
I appreciate it. I'm good though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because of the fact that they do not want you in the building, audio recording, and that is a policy and procedure within there.
Just to talk about this office, right?
Right.
OC.
They are asking
Okay.
you to leave, okay?
Okay.
If you're willing to leave and cooperate. If not, then they're gonna wanna press the issue even further, and obviously you don't wanna do that.
Yeah.
You've been cool with us, I know you're doing what you're thinking, that's fine, I'm all about it, but just,
Yeah.
they are asking you to leave. Are you willing to leave on your own?
I'll leave under threat of arrest. That's the only way that I'll leave willingly, or unwillingly, actually, I guess you could say. But
Okay.
What I would say in response to that is this is a public building. It's not like a private establishment.
Sure.
If it was a private establishment, they want you to leave for any reason. You blink the wrong way, whatever, they want you to leave, you have to leave. But in a public building, you have to, A, be breaking the law, or two, you have to be disrupting business.
Right, but you're now disrupting their policy that they have within here. Just because it's a public building, they're running a business. They have a policy that says within this sector of the building, particularly, you cannot audio and video record. That's just their policy.
Well, so they're calling this a business. It's actually a public service.
Okay.
So it's
She's
paid.
sent for charges,
Yeah.
you said? Yeah. Okay, so she is threatening to have you arrested if you don't want to leave.
Who is that? Who's
That is the manager here of
What's
the
her
building.
name?
We can get that if you like.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I appreciate that.
Miss Lang. Miss Lang? Yeah, Miss Lang.
Miss Lang.
Miss Lang.
L-A-N.
Thank you.
Could you guys write her name down for me?
You
if don't
want?
mind?
You can
Or a business card?
You got it on video. You can write it. Okay. If he's willing to not leave, you want a fresh charge, correct? Excuse me. Okay. Yep.
Okay. So is that where we're at? If I don't leave, I'll be arrested?
Yes.
Pretty
Okay.
much, man. I mean, we got the case law here. It's not a public forum. I get what you're trying to do.
It's a limited public forum.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. So I'm just saying the publicly accessible areas, no restricted areas. It's a public
But
office.
this is not a public forum. So according to this rules and it's according to case law, apparently.
Well,
which I've been reading.
it's a limited public forum.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can designate areas that are private or restricted, which they've done. I can't go into those areas like that has a key card.
It kind of comes to the point. How much you want to gamble?
What was that?
How much you want to gamble?
Well, I don't want to gamble. That's why I'll leave under threat of arrest. But it's an unconstitutional policy. It doesn't supersede the Constitution. That's what I was
I
trying
mean,
to say.
according to this, it's been held up, and Sheets first Punta Gorda. He tried to give it to you.
I don't know. I already got a picture of it. I appreciate it though.
You got a picture of all
But
the
yeah,
copies?
the Punta Gorda one, I'm familiar with that one. That's not case law, not yet, and that's being
Okay,
disputed.
It's 2019. It's obviously been held up.
Well, that's because the Sheets is his name. That's because he was being disruptive and he was being loud and cussing people out and stuff like that. That's a different.
Hoffman and Delgado
City
versus
passed
City
ordinance
Board.
prohibiting recordings inside certain government buildings, including City Hall, which consent without consent. Right? First Amendment protects the right to gather information on what public officials do on public property, specifically the right to record in public interest. Right? This is Sheets I'm reading for, right? City Hall is a limited public forum. The plaintiff entered City Hall with a body-worn camera and 2 employees refused consent. Plaintiff told them they could not return to City Hall for a year. Plaintiff filed a lawsuit against the city alleging violation of First Amendment. Court upheld the constitutionality of the ordinance because it is, one, reasonable in light of the legitimate business conducted at City Hall, and disruptions to that business are from unconsented recordings. And their viewpoint is neutral because it doesn't target any viewpoint, ideology, or opinion.
Well, this is not expressive. I'm just in the process of gathering content. I'm not like protesting or holding a sign trying to get people to vote a certain way or anything like that. I'm just taking pictures.
Well,
of
that's
it.
This is like you're saying too, this policy and procedure, which we're trying to give you, doesn't target any viewpoint either. So just because you're done any viewpoint, we're not targeting you because you're left, right, center.
I understand. I was using that example, but I'll give you another example. If Miss Lang, is that her name? Miss Lang, am I saying it correctly? If she wanted you guys to trespass me because they had a policy that says you can't have a red shirt in this building or this office, would you guys enforce that policy?
I mean, as long as it's not a violation of the Constitution, and the point of it's not targeting any racial, sexual orientation, religious beliefs. I mean,
I tell you, this guy's a real gem. He just put his foot in his mouth right there. He says as long as it doesn't contradict anything in the Constitution, he starts listing out a bunch of things, including religious beliefs. Well, religious beliefs or religion is under the First Amendment. Guess what else is under the First Amendment? Freedom of press. Man, this guy's not too bright. Look at the two guys on either side of him. They're looking down like, man, this guy in the middle is a complete moron.
if she wanted to say, hey, you got a brown hat on, I don't see an issue with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no issue here. It's just simply taking pictures and video peacefully. I'm not disrupting anybody, talking to anybody. If people approach me, I'll respond back,
But see, if
respectfully.
you read that, it says, shall be a violation of this policy and procedure to record and or sound within the Orange County Tax Collector's Office without consent of all persons whose voice or image will be recording. Is now prohibited and doesn't apply to law enforcement activities.
Yeah,
This would
but
be a violation of this policy or procedure if anyone who observed it be recording a video within the Orange County without consent of all persons whose voice or image is being recorded.
so there is no expectation of reasonable expectation
No, I
of
get
privacy
that,
in
but
public.
that doesn't matter. We're not arguing that point.
Yeah.
We're arguing that this is the rules of the Orange County Tax Collector.
Yeah.
They're saying, hey, you're in violation of those rules. She's not saying she wants to press charges. I'm just saying how far you want to go with this.
Well, if you guys end up trespassing me or enforcing the trespass under threat of arrest, I'll leave under threat of arrest because I'm not looking to lose my freedom, and then I'll just have to, unfortunately, take it to civil court to challenge that policy to have it overthrown.
Well, we try to give you a copy of it. We're trying to provide you with some education.
So, I mean, you guys are giving me standing. I appreciate that. So that way, unfortunately, that's the only way to get any kind of change. In this country nowadays, you have to take it to court. But hopefully, what I'm hoping for is you guys understanding like this is gathering news or gathering content for news. I'm not just like wandering around. The Supreme Court has ruled it's legitimate business. So it's not like I'm loitering or just waltzing around. I'm here for a purpose. I'm conducting business.
Okay. Well, this is a pretty small office. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'm almost done. I mean, once you guys leave, I explain to them.
There's plenty of people here waiting to get in, and you're kind of causing a disruption.
Wrong. The disruption is a bunch of cops standing around over a man with a camera. Get your act together. To keep saying that this is a small office, who gives a crap?
That's my opinion.
Well, now it is because you guys are here and we're having this conversation.
But if you weren't here, I wouldn't be here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Therefore, that's why the violation of the rules.
I know, but I didn't call you guys. I knew you guys had better things to do. I knew
see
you
what
guys.
I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just saying they should be educated. I'm hoping that you guys came here to, instead of foster their fears, that you guys will educate them so next time they don't call you guys if someone's exercising their right.
They have a pretty good standing. I'm going to forward this to our legal perspective to get a second opinion from us because ultimately I don't work for the Orange County Tax Collector's
Are you the
Office.
supervisor, by the way?
No, I'm not.
Are you guys all kind of like the same rank, have the same rank per se?
Generally
Do you want to double check real quick with your supervisor? It takes it off of you if you want to check with the state attorney?
I'm pretty
or
confident with it. At the end of the day, we're just providing you with some educational materials. You didn't want it, right? So you said you took a picture. We're providing with it. When I leave, I'm going to go forward this to legal, right? We'll go from there.
Okay. So where do you want to go from here?
You telling me? I'm telling you. I'm going to walk outside and get on the phone.
Okay.
And we'll figure out how it is. But I can tell you this.
I can wait here while you do that, and then
Here's the thing. When I come back up here, if you're still here and he tells me yay or nay, at the end if it's yay, you're going to jail. If not, then
Okay, so we're already at that point. If I don't leave now, I'm under threat of arrest. I'm under threat of arrest currently.
I've told you what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going down. I'm going to make a phone call to our legal. We're going to look at this because I don't have any. Other than this paper what I've been provided, you seem more educated on sheets. I'm not sure if this is actual case law or whatnot. What
It's not yet.
So, at the end of the day, if I go down and call legal and they say, hey, yeah, you're good to arrest, I'm going to come back up here and arrest you.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take that risk because I don't want to base it on somebody
That's
else.
why I asked
you know what I'm
earlier
saying?
how much you were willing to gamble.
Can you call them on the phone and we can figure it out here, or?
No, we're not going to figure out here.
Okay.
Because that's not privy information to me speaking to our legal counsel.
Okay. So you're not open to let me conduct my business, you guys leave, and then probably 10 minutes after you guys leave, I leave? Is that?
I mean, you can conduct your business. I'm leaving. And I'm telling you this, when I come back up, if I get an answer, you're gonna go to jail. That's kind of where we're at. If you're not here, then I can't take you to jail.
Okay. Well, that's basically a threat of arrest. Like if
It's
he
not
says
a threat
yeah,
of arrest. I'm just telling you.
well,
my
I'll be
plan
arrested
back.
if I'm still here when you come back.
I'm just telling you my plan. It's not a threat of arrest.
I know that's not the route you personally want to go. I'm just saying, like what you just said. You're basically saying if I don't leave and you come back and I'm still here, I'll be under
I'm just telling
arrest.
you this.
I don't want to get to
Whether-
that point.
No matter you choose to leave now or you choose to leave later, I'm still making the phone call. That's my plan of action with
Okay.
this. I think it's a smart one. You would say too.
Well-
If you were in my shoes, I would assume you would speak to your legal counsel.
Well, you guys already said earlier if I don't leave, I'll be arrested. So I'll go ahead and walk out with you, and then we can make the phone call outside, and that way we
But
can
here's
get
the thing, though. I
That's
don't
fine.
have to hang out with you to make a phone call to my legal counsel. That's not public information. If you
I
want to
understand.
speak to my legal counsel, you could go right ahead. You're not privy to that.
And then what's the person's name you'd be talking? The legal person?
I'm not quite sure who it is on our legal team who's going to answer the phone, but that's where we're at.
All right. Could I speak to a supervisor first? Like someone who is like, I guess,
You wanna call him?
like a sergeant or
We have a corporal.
or a corporal. If you have a sergeant, usually they're a little bit more equipped on these sorts of things.
No, I'd say you're not the first person we deal with when it comes to this kind of stuff. So we know, like, generally speaking, how these kind of things go.
Okay.
You know, you're not the first, I don't know what you would call it, First Amendment auditor we've dealt with in the past. We deal with a lot of them. Do you think we would be so professional when we're dealing with you if that was the case?
Well, I think you guys are professional. I appreciate you being cordial and articulative.
So, I mean, this isn't our first rodeo, and I guarantee it won't be our last. So, you're the first one we dealt at the tax collector's office at this one. We used to go to the other one at Roslyn all the time. It's a hot button issue for you guys. Probably, which is why they've made
And I've never been there. I went there today and noticed they relocated here. I'm not sure if it's permanent or temporary.
No,
but
it's temporary. They're remodeling the other office. So, but we'll make that phone call. You can call Sarge, and you guys have a good day.
All right, so now we're just waiting on the Sarge to see what he says, and then
He's gonna come here.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Perfect. Appreciate it.
He's in there, he's filming. They provided this. They provided a case law. Okay. He's in there, audio, video recording. Okay. And they do not want him there because it is a violation of their rules.
So I told him I was going to call legal and see what their standing is, and I have the policy and procedure, which we tried to give him that copy. He said he knew about it.
But he doesn't want the
I
copy.
have a letter from their attorney, which is a tax collector's attorney, to them, which is restriction. With that. So no, we would have got it. Thanks. Which is restriction of First Amendment rights. And
What's his attorney saying that?
no, this is the tax collector's attorney. Just see.
Yeah.
And then this is their case law that they provided. So I was gonna kick this over to legal.
Call legal and see what they want.
That's exactly what I told him. I said, but you want to gamble waiting around?
Is he complying with his report to the recording?
He's just standing there, but he's standing in the way. There's not a lot of room.
Well, it's called legal as long as he's not actively causing disturbance and it's just him being him. We got time, and if he forces the issue, then we'll...
No, and that's what I said. I mean, but I told him if they say, oh, he's in violation, then
I know you guys have better things.
we'll go. If they say arrest it off first, then we'll go that route. Okay. But if they don't, but there's not going to be like, oh, well, I want to leave. We're past that. So do you know how to get a hold of you?
Call the police. We're trying to figure out...
If you want to stand over there, I'll stand there, just so I'm not standing in anybody's way right here. You mind if I stand there and then?
Don't mind one bit.
Cool, thank you.
Appreciate it.
That's better. I know you guys have better things to do. Apologize on whoever's behalf that called you, that you guys have to come out here for this. I was hoping they would just let me do my thing, and I probably would have been out of here about 30 minutes ago.
our job. We
I
call the police.
You got to investigate.
It's our job to come figure out
Yep.
what's going on and if we're needed or not.
Yep. I get it.
Hello. Okay, so here's what we did. We called our legal, and just like anything else, because this is a very sensitive issue, we're going to ask him to leave. If he gives us anything, you do desire criminal prosecution. That's really that's still. Okay. Well, that's what we're saying. We're going to try to do the trespass route, then maybe he'll take off. But if he refuses to accept or cooperate with that, and he says, I'm not moving, then we're also contacting the building, so that we can trespass in the building as well. But just because of the issue that it's First Amendment and everything like that, we kind of have to go 8 miles this way. So. Okay, all right. Yep. Okay, spoke to her again. She said, trespass.
Hey, can you write down your name so I can watch your audit?
Do
Whatever channel.
you want to stick around? I'll share it with you afterwards, just because I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
Okay, I was just asking for what you posted.
No, I got you. Yeah,
Okay.
well, stick around. I'll find you.
I'm not gonna stick around. Fine. I just thought I'd ask you.
Yeah, just do a. You can just just search the address. You'll probably find it.
Of this one?
Yeah.
Of this building?
Yeah.
How's it going, sir? What's your name?
Lewis.
Lewis, and who's your employer here?
Piedmont, the building.
Piedmont. So you're a representative of the building. Yeah. Are you authorized to trespass people
Tyrant Tattili soliciting a trespass. Surprise, surprise.
from the common areas?
I am the second shift supervisor.
Okay.
I can do all that stuff.
Okay, so you're my man. Would you say that this is the common area, especially where that gentleman was at now?
Yes. So as I was telling him and the guy that was standing behind the door, technically speaking, as soon as he passes the threshold of the door, that is public area.
This door or the door
to their
with the
office.
glass? Okay.
Yeah, because the hallways are all public area.
Remember what Lewis just said, that technically all the hallways are public. That's very important. Remember that.
Okay. So according to Orange County Tax Collector's policy and procedure, they're saying that that is a non-public forum and that he's disrupting their business. They're going to desire him being trespassed from their office.
Okay.
But they don't control the common areas of the building. That would be
Yeah.
something that you're more of a representative of.
It is a private building.
Okay.
I was telling them,
So my
let me-
question to you
let
is.
me get final
Okay,
clarification
that's what I need to
from
know. If you want to
Department
have him trespass from that, we'd be happy to do that for you.
Yep.
Ultimately, they only control their office, so he's gonna make a phone call, and
Once it's all lined up, then
we'll go from there.
you and do that. All right.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, she came in here, hit that chair, I was listening to it.
That's
This is a guy right here. You're good. You gotta go that way. Make a right.
Yeah.
Look. Don't bump into those good-looking cops, and make a left at the end of the hallway.
All right. Very heavy police presence.
Very heavy police presence indeed. Can you imagine having nothing else better to do but stand around and harass the man with a camera who's a law-abiding citizen, not breaking any laws in a limited public forum, while trying to make it into a non-public forum, which is just absolutely ridiculous?
Yeah, it happens.
You're not an Orange County resident, are you?
Okay, spoke to her again. She said, do the trespass if he refuses to leave the
Okay,
office.
we'll just have to have her say it.
Okay.
You should just say, hey, do you have any business here? No? Can we help you with getting you a tag? Whatever, you're an Orange County resident? No? Okay. well, you're in violation of our rules. We're gonna request you be trespassed from the office.
Okay.
And then, but we gotta wait for this gentleman, the guy in the suit.
This is gonna do the same for the building.
Yes, he's the second shift supervisor. Am I right?
Him? I don't know him, but I work for that colleague.
You work for the tax collector, okay. So he's calling his boss.
I'm doing great. I was enjoying watching your audit go on. I asked him for his YouTube so I could watch myself later, but he didn't want to give it to me.
He didn't, no, they don't, you'll see it on there.
Does he do this often? No.
It's not him specifically, it's a frequent occurrence downtown,
Oh,
since
is
all
it?
the high rises and whatnot, so.
All right, well, so I guess
Welcome to our, it's a, come to the territory.
So.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. See you guys. See you. Thank you.
Good job.
Say my first rodeo. So basically where we're at is trespass from the office, trespass in the common areas, escort him off property, try to get him on paper. If he says so much as no, then we'll take that as trespass after warning, ID, get it on paper, and then still escort him off property. Arrest is the last. How's it going?
Hey Laura, so I have an officer here, and I just want verbal confirmation that we can.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
So you're authorizing, what's your name, sir?
Lewis.
You're gonna authorize Lewis to tell this gentleman that he needs to vacate the property, and if not, he'll sign a trespass or prosecute if the guy refuses to leave? Perfect.
Yeah, given that Orange County has requested that for their force, then yes.
Yeah, and they're gonna take care of their office, but Lewis is gonna take care of the common areas of the 200 South Orange.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
So,
That's the property manager, so.
yeah, so basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell him, hey, you're a representative of the building security. You're authorized to trespass and remove people property. We've deemed you a disruption on this private property, and we're requesting that, we're warning you that you're trespassing, you need to leave. And then if he says no, we'll handle it.
You want to do
I've done it for plenty of,
Okay, hold on, let me check. Hold on. Did he brief you?
No.
So I briefed you.
Yes.
So
Okay, so welcome. He's gonna take care of the building common areas.
All right.
Come on, through. You're gonna take care of your office. I would like you to offer him, say, hey, do you have any legitimate business here? Can we help you get a license? Are you registered in Orange County? You need to renew your tag, anything that you guys legally do. If not, your video recording, which is a violation of our rules, we're gonna ask that you're trespassed and removed from the office. You guys control everything beyond that glass and the private doorway. This gentleman will.
They actually control the whole floor.
Okay, well, you guys control the whole floor.
This one, and 17.
Yikes. This bozo, Lewis, just admitted that they are leasing the entire floor 16. And not only that, but floor 17 as well. Now, this is 16. And this whole time, this guy's been trying to bamboozle me into thinking that they only have that area beyond the glass, but he just admitted right there in front of Tyrant Tattili, and Tyrant Tattili is not even going to care. He's still going to go on with the soliciting a trespass and shoot himself in the foot.
You guys don't jump the gun, because we've already gone through legal on this, so once you do that, we'll take over. He's going to take care of the common areas, and then we're going to get him out.
Okay. Now, will this trespass follow us when we get back to Rosalind?
No, unfortunately not. We'll have to do it again over there, but I'd be glad to dance through that.
But he has to come in for us to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and I do go to the Rosalind location, which is their original building. So that's under renovation, and they're going to be going back there in a couple weeks. At this point here that you're watching the video, actually went to their original location today, which is August 2nd, 2024. This that you're watching, this whole thing transpired back in March. I think it was March 18th of 2024. So do not miss that video. It is so much better and so satisfying. This lady right here, her name's Cristy Lang. She's a huge tyrant, and she loves to dig her heels in as much as she can.
Well, that's okay.
Unfortunately.
We'll be prepared.
So-
And so we all. So.
Yeah, so, okay. All right, you guys ready to go?
I think so.
All right, we're going to do
Where's
her
he
first,
at?
and then he's over here.
So is there any business here I can help you with? Driver's license tags. So is there any business here I can help you with? Driver's license tags, business tax, property tax.
Oh no, nothing like
No
that.
driver's license you need today?
Nothing like that, no ma'am. Who are you? I'm sorry.
I'm Cristy Lang.
Cristy Lang? Nice to meet you.
You too.
Yeah,
What
so
was your name?
my name's Zach.
Zach,
Yeah.
okay. So our policies say you can't be filming in here, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Well, the policy doesn't supersede the First Amendment, freedom of press under the Constitution.
Well, she said that she has the right to trespass you. I spoke with my legal, they said they have the right to trespass you.
Okay, well,
Okay.
so we're at that point now. If
Yeah.
I don't leave, I'll be under arrest? Because I'll leave under
Let's
threat
not
of
jump
arrest.
too high. Okay, so she's already said you're trespassed from the office.
Okay.
This is a representative of the building. This is a security manager on duty.
Okay.
He would like to.
I have been authorized by property management to offer you to leave the premises. If you don't, I also have authorization to trespass you from the entire building, from the entire complex, which is 200, 250, 222 South Orange Avenue. So if you don't leave, we are going to go ahead with the trespass.
Okay. So if I don't leave, I'll be under arrest? So we're at that point right now. If I don't leave right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave under threat of arrest.
It's not a threat of arrest.
All right.
You're on private property right now. So this is an office. You've already been told you're trespassed from here.
Okay.
This is private property.
Okay.
This is 200 South Orange.
Okay.
It's a private office complex. This guy's a representative of it. You're not in public area anymore. You're in private property.
Okay,
you
so
need
can
to
I
go.
walk over there then?
No, you already been trespassed.
Okay, so if
from
I
it.
go...
Trespass after warning.
So if I go in there, I'll be arrested?
Right now, you're trespass after warning. You've been told you need to vacate.
I'll leave then.
Okay, do you want to ID yourself?
No, I'm willing to.
You want to give a
I'm willing to
paper?
go.
You
I'm
want
willing.
a copy of the trespass warning?
No, I don't need it.
Okay, well, you're trespassed from both properties, okay? So let's walk out.
If I just said I'll be willing to leave.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're trespassed.
All right. For how long is the trespass for?
1 year.
1 year. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven law enforcement officers for a guy with a camera.
We like to take this as an educational opportunity. So some people don't always deal with First Amendment auditors. I tend to support it, hey, so here's our ride down.
Well, unfortunately, you are violating my my constitutional rights.
All right.
I mean, you guys swore an oath to the Constitution.
That's your opinion.
So, I mean, I would love to see you guys on your oath. I mean, you seem like decent enough guys. I just would like to see
get
you
a rise
guys.
out of me, buddy, man.
Oh no, I'm not trying to get a rise. I'm being respectful. I'm just saying you've been respectful. You've been cordial.
I'd like to take that back.
I appreciate that, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, you're violating my rights.
Whoa. I feel like it's gonna pop up. This elevator is something else, let me tell you.
Fast. Left. And you can go out the left side, right side, or you can pop a U-turn and go out to the parking garage, but you gotta walk all the way out. We would get them over.
All right, you as well, sir. All right.
I would go left if they own the courtyard too, so.
Okay. So they're trespassing me even though I said I was leaving the private part?
You can be trespassed, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So whose name do I put on the lawsuit?
You got all the info you need under video cameras, sir.
So the person who, what was that lady's? Is she the one that did the actual trespassing? The lady with the reddish hair?
You got all the info on your video.
Okay.
So have a great day. You're
All right.
trespassed from this address, 200 South Orange.
So this is considered public then right here, right?
This sidewalk.
Okay.
Have a great day.
All right, guys, you saw it. I was trespassed from a public building. They went ahead and trespassed me from the private building as well. 2 for 1 there. I will be taking this to federal court to file a civil lawsuit for a civil rights violation. On the public side, that is the public office, the Orange County Tax Collector's Office, to be exact. So I will be updating you guys on that. And again, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.